rather than working together, our leadership, particularly in the early 60s, got focused, unfortunately, on the segregation issue and ended up setting our community back probably 40 or 50 years.
Birmingham had another problem. It was a steel town, the Pittsburgh of the South, with 30,000 workers who were controlled to a great extent by an out-of-town company that was more concerned with production than civic progress.
The United States Steel ran this place pretty much like one of their company towns. So nothing happened in Birmingham without United States Steel giving its approval. And so Birmingham had developed a kind of habit. The leadership in Birmingham had developed a kind of passivity. They weren't thinking as entrepreneurs might think.
For some Southern entrepreneurs in the 60s and 70s, the future was in big money sports franchises, football and baseball. But a professional team was not going to locate in a city with a toxic racial climate.
I remember when the Brave franchise moved to Atlanta, really realizing then for the first time that Atlanta was moving into a world all its own and was leaving places like Birmingham and Charlotte and Chattanooga and other places behind.